Hi guys. So we are going to have a serious conversation this week. You read the title. I've decided to file for a divorce. In order for you to understand the end of the story, I'll have to start by telling you the beginning of the story. So I met this person when I was 10 years old. So we have grown up together and been together all these years. So for over 40 years, he has been my confidant. He has been my strength. He has been my everything. And then early in our relationship, there was nothing to complain about. No matter what I did, he was always there. He always made me feel good about myself. I could do all of the things that I wanted to do without question. I felt great on the outside. I felt great on the inside. So we had this relationship, this marriage. But over the years, I started to figure out that he's told some lies over the years. And I've accepted the lies because I loved him. And I still do love him. So we continued to be together. But it wasn't until recently that I figured out that I don't feel the same way that I used to feel before. I don't have the energy that he used to give me before. And even though every time I'm with him, he makes me feel so good on the inside, I just don't feel the way that I used to. I'm not as energetic anymore, and I can't get away with everything, and he just is okay with it because it just doesn't work like that in this type of a marriage. So I've had to make a decision that I'm going to have to get a divorce. Not because I want to so much, not because I already know now that I'm going to feel the longing for him, the touch of him, the way he made me feel on the inside. But I know at the end of the day, that is best that we go our separate ways. It's time for me to meet someone who is going to pour into me and give me the things that I really truly need, the things that I truly deserve, the things that I've really been longing for and didn't realize because we've been together for so long. We've been through so much together, through thick and thin. We have been together. Thick as thieves, we have been together. But the relationship has changed. Therefore, I've got to make some changes. So I've decided that I'm going to have to file for a divorce. And like I said earlier, it's not easy at all. Because I remember all the good times. I very seldom remember the bad, but I'm reminded every morning with the aches and the pains that this relationship is just not good for me. So if you can relate to what I'm going through, I want you to know that you are not the only person out there that feels like your relationship, when it comes to food, is destroying you, and you feel a bond when it comes to food. And some of you may not be able to relate. I used to think that, and I'm gonna walk and talk, but I used to think that people who struggle with their weight, that everyone is equal and created the same. Like I used to think that, oh, it's just my willpower. Oh, it's just me. I just don't have it. I'm just not strong enough. But I realized that some of this is hereditary. I have a brother my stepbrother, but I mean, I've never called him stepbrother, but my brother, he is the same size. He used to be the quarterback in high school. He went on to serve in the military for umpteen years before he retired. And when I say my brother, he is the same size today that he was when he was 18 years old. It is like, are you serious? But my journey is totally different. And I just want you to know that you're not crazy. And it took me a lot of years to realize that it's more than just willpower. And one of the things that I'm grateful for with this GLP-1 drug is that it helps with the cravings. It helps with feeling like you have to be eating all day because you're literally hungry all day. And I get it if you don't get it, because you just don't get it if you don't live in this world. But for those who live in this world, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So sometimes in life, we have to make a decision to pull the plug, to get out of the unhealthy relationship that we have with food. It doesn't mean that forever we will have to give up things, but for sometimes we may have to give up some things. I'm going to show you what has had a hold on me that I'm going to have to give up for a little bit. Not forever, but yeah. My camera keeps cutting off, so I got to keep pushing record. So, I'm going to show y'all the person I be struggling with that I got a divorce. I should have said her instead of him. Now, y'all can't buy everything great value, like washing detergent. Don't buy great value washing detergent because it's not great. But them pancakes right here, them pancakes hit hard, okay? Them pancakes is the business great value. And Mrs. Butterworth, we gonna have to break up, girl, for a little while. A little while, okay? If I'm gonna get to my goal. And I'm gonna have to meet my new guy. Hey, new guy. I guess we're gonna have to go out on some dates, and I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to grow into loving you, okay? Because right now, that's my girl. So, y'all, I know it's not easy, and I'm being comical right now, but it's serious. It's a serious struggle, and for some of us, it's a stronghold in our lives. There goes the evidence. I'm cooking dinner for my husband, but there goes the evidence, y'all. Y'all see this? Look, I be tearing up this waffle maker. Look at it. Look, y'all. Okay, I'm embarrassed. You know why? Because this waffle maker runs 3 times a day. These are my confessions. So I just got tired to keep on cleaning it over and over because I know I'm going to use it in about 2 or 3 hours. That's a darn shame. But yeah, so I just clean this area like once every 2 days. But it's like that again. After I cook them about 2 times in the day, that area gets like that. It ain't been like that forever before y'all start talking about me. And then y'all, my husband, he walked in the kitchen the other day, and he gonna say, I see you making them waffles over there. And I said, I got like the young people, y'all. And I was like, and why you clocking what I'm eating? Why don't you clock what you eating? And he said, well, you're the one who told me to keep you accountable. And I was like, you know how people do when they in the wrong? They try to make you seem like you the one in the wrong. So y'all, don't be like me. I was like, don't be in my business. And he was like, you told me to be in your business. So, but you know what? That's what happened when you feeling guilty. When you strong and wrong. So, I just want to say that, you guys, you're not alone. Okay? You're not by yourself. I understand the struggle. And I know what it is not to have a good relationship with food. So I just want to say today that we can do this together. And I just want to thank everybody for their love and their support that are in this group through my journey. Because it's truly a journey. Some days are good, some days are bad. Some days I'm excited, some days I'm not. And if you are feeling the same way, you're normal. You're normal. Welcome to the normal club. Nothing's wrong with us, okay? So, well, I shouldn't say that because I do believe obesity is a disease. And it is a disease and it has to be treated. And for some people, it may be a carnivore diet. For some people, it may be keto. So for some people, it may be on a GLP-1 like I'm on. For some people, it might be weight loss surgery. Been there, done that. So you're not alone. That's my message for this week. You guys create an awesome week. Mwah.